Yo, what's up, fam? What's up? What's up? Hey, look, today's topic gonna be you want be the sound. You want a sound mind or you want a reprobate mind? Let's get into it. We're gonna go to first Romans chapter 1 verse 24, but we're gonna work backwards. But we're gonna start at verse 17 all the way down, and stop. For therein is the righteous of God revealed from faith to faith, as is written, the just shall live by faith. For the wrath of God is revealed from heaven against the ungodliness and unrighteousness of men who hold the truth in unrighteousness. You feel me? Let's just keep it going. Because that which may be known of God is manifest in them, for God has shown it unto them. For the invisible things of from the creation of the world are clearly seen, being understood by the things that are made, even the eternal power and Godhead, so they are without excuse. We're gonna keep going. Because that when they knew God, they glorified him not as God, neither were thankful, but became vain in their imaginations, and their foolish heart was darkened. Let's build on this. Hold on, let me get verse 22 as well. Professing themselves to be wise, but watch this, they became fools. So you have a lot of people out here nowadays, I'm gonna just keep it real, man. Right now, as this day and time, look, you got to have a connection with the Most High. I'm telling you right now, it's getting crazy and crazy as the time and the essence that it's going by. I'm telling you, it's crazy. You don't know what people doing out here no more. People ain't just going out of their mind. They in all kind of situations that you would never think of out here. Every day you got a story going on over here. You got a story going on over there. Hey, but nobody want to love the people say they love the Most High, but your heart is far from me. Anything, and look, watch this. I'm gonna tell y'all something. Anything a pair of lips can get to talking, and your action is something totally different. We got something to talk about right there. But let's keep it going, man. Look. Hey, I'm just saying. You saying you wise. Hey, but you're two-stepping. But you two-stepping on lies. You feel me? But let's keep it going. And watch this. Let's read verse 23. And change the glory of the uncorruptible God into an image made like to incorruptible man, and to birds, and four-footed beasts, and creeping things. Oh, indeed. Well, see, wherefore God also gave them. Look, watch this. I'm gonna say this with the Most High. This how the Most High shuts it down right here. Wherefore God gave them up to them uncleanness through the lust of their own hearts, to dishonor their own bodies between themselves. See, when you do things out here, you laughing at people unrighteously. When you doing things like with shout out to with brother Elder Farrakhan, peace to the elder. He had made it's a video from back in the day I had seen many times. When you see man fall, don't laugh. Or women that's in so-called high status, when they fall, don't laugh. The Most High is showing you where you don't want to be at, so you won't be in that same predicament or that same situation in your life. See, the enemy will make a fool out of you. Like, you really doing it out here. You really hey, that's that red night, man. I don't need the Most High, man. Look, I can do what I want to do. Man, I got the big status. I got the cars. I got the jewelry. I got the women. But like I just said, a pair of lips could say anything out here. But their mind is gone. The Most High, man, you got it. You scamming on people. You have people that's out here scamming on people. Really think they cover their tracks. Hey, just know you might get away with man. But I'm telling you, everything that's what's going on right now. Let's go back to verse 20. For the invisible things of him from the creation of the world are clearly seen, being understood by the things are made, even his eternal power and Godhead, so that they are without excuse. So everything that you're doing is being recorded. Everything that you're doing, look, just cause like I say all the time, we are spiritual beings having a human experience. So you are being judged, and you don't even know. You know your court case is what you don't know. Your court document is gonna get pulled up. Then it's gonna be weighed on the balance scale. I'm just saying. But let's keep it going. Verse 25. Who changed the truth? Who changed the truth of God into a lie, and worshipped and served the creature more than the Creator, who is blessed forever. Amen. So you want to serve the material aspect and not the Creator. You don't want to serve the Most High Power, the divine essence, because you wanted everything quick. See, that's how the enemy get to a lot of our people. Worrying about materialistic things, man. Next thing you know, your mind gonna be gone. You know what I'm saying? So look, watch this, verse 26. We building right now. We building for this cause. You gotta listen. God gave them up unto vile affections, for their women did change their natural use into that which is against nature. And likeness also the man, leaving the natural use of the woman, burned in their lust one toward another, men with men, working that which is unassembly, and receiving of themselves that recompense of the error which was met. And look, even if they did not like the retainer of God, did not like the retainer of God in their knowledge, God gave them up over to a reprobate mind, do things which are not convenient. So most of that, like, you know what? Do your thing if you want to. Go on over there. Hey, you don't want to obey my stat. You don't want to obey the laws of the divine essence. You know what? You'll be just existing. You not. Then next, you know, I don't want to fool with you no more. You know what I'm saying? It's like this here. People better know that this spiritual walk right here, the Most High is not playing. Is not playing in these times for real. I'm serious. Look how social media is, man. People are going crazy, having a reprobate mind. Oh, I got to have the latest car. I got to have the baddest chick. I got to have the baddest shoes. And what's this other one? Oh, having fear. I'm having anxiety, bro. That is scary. Next thing you know, you got them demons, got the reptilians and the Palladians over there playing with your mind over there. I'm just saying. Up there telling you all kind of lies, and then next thing you know, you up there doing stuff you ain't never thought you would able to be doing out here. I'm just saying. See, that's where you get that reprobate mind. But when you have the divine essence, the Most High power, the divine Creator, give you that wisdom and knowledge. But look, watch this. We're gonna keep on with this reprobate mind real quick. Verse 29, being filled with all unrighteousness, fornication, wickedness, covetousness, maliciousness, full of envy, murder, debate, deceit, malignity, whispers, backbiters, haters of God, despiteful, proud, boasters, inventors of evil things, disobedient to the parents, without understanding, covenant breakers, without natural affection, implacable, unmerciful. Watch this. Verse 32. Who, knowing the judgment of God, that which commit such things are worthy of death, not only do the same, but have pleasure in them that do them. Oh, they having pleasure in doing unrighteousness. Hey, see, the enemy make it. See, look, that's the third dimensional plane. That's the prison in the mind. That's that low frequency action. That's that low frequency action, dog. I'm just trying to tell you, man. Woo! But you really think you're really doing it out here, though. You got the cars. You got the women. You got the big major clothes. So, man, I spent about $3,000 on this jacket right here, dog. Man, you see this chain, dog? Man, you see them shoes right there? So, my man, look, I get my stuff from Europe, man. Yeah, but that's how they do. I'm telling you, let's go to Psalms 53, 1 through 5, real quick. Let's see. Okay, look, watch this. Psalms 53, 1 through 5. The fool has said in his heart, there is no God. Corrupt all day, and they done abominable iniquity. There is none that doeth good. God looked down from heaven upon the children of men to see if there were any that did understand, that seek God. Every one of them is gone bad. They are altogether become filthy. There is none that do good. No, not one. Have the workers of iniquity no knowledge? Who eat up my people as they eat bread? They have not called upon God. Look, watch verse 5. They in great fear, where no fear was. For God hath scattered the bones of him that encamping against thee, that thou art put them to shame, because God had despised them. Oh, you don't want to worship the Most High? You don't want to do right by his melanated children? You don't want to do right? And you got the sellouts of the melanated people selling out? Don't think the Most High's recording all this? Everything is being recorded. Oh, there's no divine. Like, hey, when people say stuff like that, they don't even know they being judged already. Because everything is brought into judgment at that moment. That court case, them files is getting that file list is getting pretty big over there, man. It ain't gonna be looking too hot over here. But let's keep going. Indeed. Proverbs chapter 1. Proverbs chapter 1 and 24 to 28. Because I have called and ye refuse. I have stretched out my hand and no man regard. Most I trying to wake our people up over the years. All that knowledge. Nobody want to hear all that. Nobody want to hear that melanated stuff. Nobody want to hear all that. The divine essence. The black man is God, and the black woman is the divine goddess of the daughter of the Most High. And nobody. Oh, y'all want to hear that, huh? Yeah, they don't want. They don't want to. See, look, distraction night. Come back home. Come back. You are not up. You are God. You are a goddess. You are my children. Most High, like trying to play with you now. Hey, but ye have not set a knot all my counsel, and will have none of my reproof. I also will laugh at your calamity, and I will mock when your fear cometh. When your fear cometh as desolation, or your destruction cometh as a whirlwind, when distress and anguish cometh upon you. Let's go to 26. Hey, Most High's not. Hey, look, trying to have have brothers, gods and goddesses. Shout out to the melanated gods and the goddesses that's really bringing the melanated knowledge to our people. That Most High is, anybody, that's doing the street, just dropping wisdom and knowledge, you know what I'm saying? I'll shout out to y'all. But the Most High is trying to wake up our people, and we still out here don't want to hear. A lot of our people is gone. You operate on fear, anxiety, operating on a lot of this stuff y'all don't need to be taking. And then cut that TV off, man. That's a lot of fear. They are speaking fear into your life. They're casting fear. They're casting anxiety, depression, lonely. Have it where like you scared you be up in that corner somewhere, and like you can't come out the house. Be up in that one room, and you ain't been out there since a lot of this stuff has started. You're scared as out of your mind. But see, that's what the enemy do. Would want to isolate you, and next you ain't doing. You up there and committed suicide. Your mind started going crazy. Like I remember a lot of my age group already know this. An idle mind is the devil's workshop. That's where that reprobate mind tend to come into play. I'm telling you, it's real out here. People is actually out here losing their mind like a lunatic. For real. You don't know what people. I say you don't know if you're coming or going out here. Get the looking Ryan. Folk up there gonna be. Folk be up there talking crazy up there. You don't know what's happening around here. Okay. We're gonna go to Psalms 14 verse 1-7. The fool has said in his heart, there is no God. They are corrupt. They have done abominable works. There is none that doeth good. The Lord looked down from the heavens and the children of man to see if there were any did understand and see God. They are all gone aside. They are all together become filthy. There is none that doeth good, not one. Have all the workers of iniquity no knowledge? Who eat up my people as they eat bread, and call upon the Lord? They were there in great fear. For God is the generation of the righteous. Ye have shamed the counsel of the poor, because the Lord is his refuge. Hey, precept on precept, line upon line, Isaiah 28:9-10. We precepting and building. So we're gonna get one more because there's a bunch of them. We're gonna get into the sound mind. That was the scriptures for the reprobate mind. So we're gonna get into the sound mind now. This that with a God, that melanated God, and that God is talk fixing to come in. Now you don't want to be no reprobate mind. You don't know. You want to have your mind where you in the right state, where you up there. Folk, I'm telling you, man. I be seeing it all the time. Folk be up there like it be times. You be around people like man, get away from me. Watch this. Let's see. Okay. Get the looking around, man, for real. Let's see. 2 Tim. Oh no, I'm up in 1 Tim. 2 Tim 1 verse 7. 6 and 7. Wherefore I put thee in remembrance that thou stir up the gift of God, which is in thee, the putting on of my hands. For God hath not given us the spirit of fear, but power and love and sound mind. Let's read. Look, I want to read it. But of power and of love and sound mind. Because you know why? We have that power that's within. When the Most High raise you up, keep raising you up, I'm telling you, you're gonna start. When you start going through life, the way a lot of this stuff is, this way People better really know who the Most High really is. This is where the divine essence tend to kick in. I'm telling you, when you going through that heartache, you got that wisdom, you got that knowledge, dog. You, man, look, just keep striving. It's in you. It's in you. Sorry about that. That was my phone. Go to Romans 12 verse 2. Then we'll get into. I'm gonna just bring 2 more scriptures out. Then we'll get into some other stuff too. Let's see. Romans chapter 12 and 2. And be not conformed to this world, but ye be transformed by the renewing of your mind, that ye may prove what is good and acceptable and perfect will of God. See there? Renew. You gotta get your mind like one of the elders used to say, man, you better get your mind right. You are not a materialistic brother. You are a God. You are a God King. Have the balance. A lot of times, like I say all the time, we already know. But see, they pump this materialistic stuff so much that, hey man, look to my dog making all this money. Man, I'm traveling over here. I'm traveling over there. It's crazy. But when you have that power of a God, when the Most High raise you up to your God self, your God and God self, all that other stuff ain't gonna matter. I'm telling you, you gonna start seeing things in a different way, in a different light, when you really know the Most High for yourself. That's within. Let's keep it moving. We're gonna get one more. Let me see. Let's see. 1 John 4:18. Then I'm gonna bring out Revelation too. Probably. Let me see. 1 John 4:18. Little children, it is the last time, and ye have heard. Let me see. Let's see. Hold on. Oh, excuse me. Scratch that. I got the wrong one. Scratch. 4:18. Boom. Watch this. 1 John 4:18. Scratch. There is no fear in love, but perfect love casteth out fear, because fear hath torment. He that feareth is not made perfect in love. See, fear, when you let that come to your mind, that's that reprobate mindset. When you let it control you, I'm telling you, you end up being a reprobate. You end up going out of your mind. Because I know sometimes fear, you have good fear, you have bad fear. A lot of times we got to be careful on because fear can transfer too. A lot of times you can be hanging around, like I say all the time, you can be hanging around an individual or be in a place, and you will start having that same mentality if you're not aware. But when you're aware, when you have that power and authority of your God self, your God itself, you're able to seek around, being that watchman, seeking, peeping around the corner, making sure everything gonna be all right. But shoot, hold on, we're gonna get into some other stuff. Let's close the scriptures. We're gonna get into some other documentation that talks about this. Now, we're gonna go to the book of Enoch. Now I ain't lost the page. Man, damn, lost the page. Oh, let's see. Look, Book of Enoch. If you have this particular copy right here, go to page 43. Right here. For wisdom is poured out like water, and the glory faileth not before him forevermore. For he is mighty in all his secrets of righteousness, and unrighteousness shall disappear as a shadow, and have no countenance, because the elect one standeth before the Lord of the spirits, and his glory is forever and ever. and his might unto all generations. And in him dwells the spirit of wisdom, and the spirit which gives insight, the spirit of understanding of might, and the spirit of those who have fallen asleep in righteousness. And he shall judge the secret things, and none shall be able to utter a lying word before him. For he is the elect one before the Lord of the spirits according to his good pleasure. See, let's read. For wisdom is poured out like water. I'm telling you, you get this right, everything it renews, clears out. All them different toxins, all them demonic spirits, them generational curses, them reprobate. If you want to, now you can get into the come back to your God self if you fall off. But if you just continually, willfully sinning, and you try to come back, just know it's gonna be a fight. You got to fight with all kind of demonic spirits out here. I'm just keeping it real. Demonic spirits be up there and tormenting you in your sleep and you don't even know it. Hey, just keep it moving. The science of self. Science of self, and it's on page 85, and it's called "Where is the Mind?" Let's see, and I highlighted. The mind is like a computer program. It is organization itself. It's whenever discovers a definite defined shape, size, position, not monument or irritation or for mathematics. Let me know. What does it do? Nothing. It is a description of how people, places, and things can be ordered on that most fundamental level. The more one discovers which is phenomena employs or fail to employ the basic building blocks of physics, one can maximize their success and all undertake. The mind, look, watch this. Now this is important. The mind is not a thing that causes life and matter. It is a description of something in life, and matter is organized. Asking what is to do with tantamount to asking what does E equal MC squared do, or Einstein's theory, or in special relatively do. It is not an entity out there causing things to happen. That is like saying, well, whatever, certain thing. Let's see. And then hold on, and this another one called "As Above, So Below" that they have in here. Consider the human brain a kind of a biocomputer, an electrocolloidal computer, as a distinct from the electronic or solid-state computers which exist outside our heads. The brain appears to be made up of matter and electrocolloidal suspicion, protoplasm, collides or pulled together towards a condition of gel by their surface tensions. See there? They gonna get this is another one right here. You already know with the let's see. I bring this out before. Let's see. We're gonna talk about the conscious mind. It's talking about being the sound mind as well. The conscious mind is the watchman at the gate for our 5 stages of the divine living mind. It keeps guard over us to protect us from infiltration and thieves. The most important tool is to has its light, the ability, meaning the power of the mind to do anything. Of consciousness, radiant health, strength, and harmony, which will bring us into a realization that nothing is impossible. A word only used in the dictionary of fools once one understands the supreme power within. Let's break it down. Truth refers to correct reasoning power. Thought power coming from the divine living mind controls the force of energy where where all motion, light, heat, and color have their origin. The mind is the master key which opens all locks by producing thoughts. Our conditions are but the outward manifestations as our thoughts charge. All outward or material conditions must change in order to be a harmony with their creators, which are thoughts. But thoughts must be clear cut, steady, fixed, and unchangeable. Let's see. Let's see. We cannot take one step and two steps back with the accept good results. When we want peaceful and harmonious conditions in our lives, we must develop a harmonious mental attitude, because it's our mindset that determines our thinking. Our thinking determines our attitude, and our attitude determines our behavior patterns. Our behavior patterns determine our ways and actions. Actions and our ways, actions determine whether we are righteous or unrighteous. Facts. Y'all already know we got the Elder Thai Hotel. And this is let's see here. Now this is 13. This is page 22. This is Proverb 13. If you are a guard in the storehouse, stand or sit rather than leave your post and trespass in someone else's place. Follow this rule from the first. Never leave your post even when fatigued. Kin is the face to him who enters announced, and spacious is the seat of him who has been asked to come in. The storehouse has fixed rules. All behavior is strictly by the rule. Only a guard can penetrate the secure warehouse where the rules are followed even by the privileged persons. You have to always stay on guard at all times when you're having a sound mind. Being a watchman. Paying attention spiritually, physically, and mentally. I'm telling you. This is 14. If you are among the people, then gain your supporters by building trust. The trusted man is one who does not speak the first thing that comes to mind. He will become a leader. A man means has good name, and his face is being. People will praise him even without his knowledge. On the other hand, he whose heart obeys his belly asks for the contempt of himself in the place of love. His heart is naked. His body is unattained. The great-hearted is a gift of God. He who is ruled by his appetite belongs to the enemy. See there? Let's see. I'll bring this out another time. And he got the ancient Near Eastern text right there. The ancient Near Eastern text. This is I'm in my pit. Page 237. This is a proverb right here. Give thy ears and hear what is said. Give thy heart to understand them. To put them in thy heart is worth a while. But it is damaging to him who neglects them. Let them rest in the casket of thy belly, that they may be a key in thy heart. At a time when there is a whirlwind of words, they shall be a mourning stake for thy tongue. If thou spendest thy time while this is in thy heart, thou wilt find its success. Thou wilt find my words of a treasury of life, and thy body will prosper upon earth. And look, what's another one? Guard thyself against robbing the oppressed and against overbearing the disabled. Stretch not forth thy hand against the approach of an old man, nor steal away the speech of the aged. Let not thyself be sent on a dangerous errand, nor love him who carries it out. Do not cry against him whom thou hast attacked. See there? What's another one, man? It's so much. Let's see. Man, it's so much wisdom in here. I don't even know what. Oh yeah, this is a good one. Look, this is page 239. Whoever had this book. Cast not thy heart in the pursuit of riches, for there is no ignoring faith in fortune. Place not thy heart upon externals, for every man belongs to his appointed hour. Do not strain to seek in excess, when thy needs are safe for thee. If riches are brought to thee by robbery, they will not spend the night with thee. At daybreak they are not in thy house. Their places may be seen, but they are not. The ground has opened its mouth that it might swallow up, and might sink them into the underworld. They have made themselves a great breach of their own size, and are sunken down in the storehouse. Or they have made themselves wings like geese, and are flown away to the heavens. Rejoice not thyself over riches gained by robbery, nor mourn because of poverty. If an archer in that vein advance too far, then the squad abandons him. The ship of the covenant is left in the mud. Man, while the boat of the silent man has a fair breeze, thou shouldest make prayer to the God when he rises. When the God. See there? And watch this. This another one. By Agni. Some wisdom that Agni says. The wise man doubted often, and changed his mind. The foolish abstain and doubted not. He knoweth all things but his own ignorance. It's his own ignorance. I'm telling you. We got to know these things out here, my brothers and sisters. And this is from the Atlantis and Lemuria Theosophical Society. It's going to talk about, I'm going to bring this up in my Atlantean more information on. I'm working on. You just got to be patient with me. This is what it says. Our Atlantean ancestors defer more from the men of today that they may be imagined by anyone who is wholly limited to the world of sense for his knowledge. The difference extends not only to the outward appearance, but also the mental capacities. Their science and also their technical arts, the whole civilization differed from much our today. If we go back to the early times of Atlantean humanity, we shall find there a mental capacity altogether different from our own. Logical reasoning, the calculatory combinations upon which all that is produced at the present day is based were entirely wanting in the early Atlanteans. But in the place of these, they possessed a highly developed memory. This memory was one of their most prominent mental facilities. For example, they did not count as we did the application of certain acquired rules. A multiplication table was something absolutely unknown in early Atlantean times. No one had impressed upon his understanding the fact that 3 times 4 were 12. 3 times 4 were 12. A person's ability to make a such calculation when necessary rested on the fact that he could remember cases of the same or similar kind. He remembered how this was done on former occasions. Now, it must be clearly understood that whenever a new facility is developed in a being, an old one loses its force and precision. The man of the present day has the advantage over the Atlantean of possessing a logical understanding and aptitude for combination, but on the other hand, his memory power has waned. We now think in ideas. The Atlanteans start in pictures. Then look, what do you see on the walls? Egypt, Aztec, Maya, everywhere else. Pictures. That's how we understand. They talking about us. Talking about, look, watch this. The Atlantean thought in pictures. And when a picture rose in his mind, he remembered many other similar pictures which he had formerly seen, and then formed his judgment accordingly. Consequently, all education then was quite different from of the latter times. It was not intended to provide the child with rules or to sharpen his wits. Rather was life presented to him in comprehensive pictures. So, comprehensive pictures. Let's see. Pictures so that subsequently he could call the remembrance as much as possible. When dealing with this or that circumstance, when the child had grown up and had reached maturity, he could remember no matter what he might have to do. That something similar had been shown to him in these days of his instruction. He saw clearly how to act when the new event resembled something already seen. When absolutely new conditions arose, the Atlantean found himself compelled to experiment, while the man of today is spared in much of this direction, being furnished with a set of rules which he can easily apply in circumstance new to him. Such a circumstance of education gave a strong unfortunately to the entire life. Things were done again and again in exactly the same way during very long periods of time. The faithfulness of memory offered no scope for anything at all approaching the rapidly of our own progress. A man did what he had always seen done before. He did not think, he remembered. Not he who had learned much was held as an authority, but he who had experienced a great deal and could therefore remember much, it would have been impossible in the Atlantean times for anyone who could not reach a certain age, to be called upon to decide on any affair of importance. Confidence was placed only in one who could look back at long experience. They talking about us. They talking about us right there. We're gonna get some more into that another time. Hope y'all enjoyed the lesson. If you have any questions, you already know, hit your boy up on Instagram. Peace and love to the divine gods and goddesses. We are the sons and daughters of the Most High Power, the divine essence. Have a sound mind, not a reprobate mind. Come against negativity. Come against these reptilians, these Palladians, these Arturians, all these demonic spirits, these infirmity, fear, so forth and so on. Come against them by that fire. By fire. You feel me? Peace and love. All day long, baby. To the pyramids and back.